Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the IWC Radio podcast. I'm Smoot, along with Beans, Chucks, and Will. The whole crew's here for the second half of our... for our second half of the 2025 predictions. How you guys doing?
I'm all good. I'm just thinking, you said that this is our, fourth show of the year, is it? Third show of the year?
Yeah.
Beans has been here for every one so far, so he's got a long
streak is alive.
way to go.
I've got to be honest, I feel like I've put in 12-hour shifts here, guys.
You've technically been here for every show this year. Well done.
Yeah.
Rock, what do you think about that?
Not bad considering we're all of 2 weeks into a new year.
Rock,
I'll just go with it, man.
Rock, what do you think about Beans' streak here? About being here for 3 whole shows for the new year.
Don't fuck around and get me emotional up in this thing. I'm not...
I agree. I agree.
I was wondering if you managed to capture that or not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought it was going to be fuck him, to be honest. Oh!
Yeah, I was expecting that as well. So.
To be honest, I was expecting it as well.
This is a new
drop.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh,
just
fuck!
about to
Jesus!
I was about to tell him to go and stick his tongue up the Netflix people's buttholes. But,
Heard that. What's going on?
Oh, bless you, Jim.
I hope to just be able to communicate nothing but sound bites someday.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so should we get back?
The peak soundboard when you're able to hold a full-on conversation.
Yeah. That'd be great. Should we get right into it here? Continue where we left off last week?
It would have helped
Yeah.
me if I looked at my list that you kindly provided.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to do some? We look at some news. There's a bit of news around last couple of
Alright.
days.
Well,
What do you want to do
it's
afterwards?
your special day, Will. It's your special
It
day.
is. Happy
true.
birthday, Will.
Yes.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you. No, it's just a little bit of news. I know we don't. We should have a news segment. You know, we don't really address news as often as we should.
The not news of the week. I
not news
hear
of the
that's
week, yeah.
free.
Apparently, it is. Yeah. I've probably got the audio sting.
You must have
somewhere
it somewhere.
as well.
Oh,
No,
hang
so
on,
I
we
was-
should change it. Breaking news.
Oh, what are we on?
Well, that can be the
Pepsi Max?
soundbite for the news.
What is it? Pepsi Max?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thought so.
It's alright,
like-
Laura was very good, and she said to me yesterday, she said, I've got you some beers, I've put them in the fridge, and I was thinking, oh, that's nice, she doesn't always buy beers and things, and so she went to bed early last night, I went on the computer, thought, actually, I'm going to have a beer, went down, non-alcoholic beer.
Nice.
Yeah, so she was horrified this morning when she realised that she picked up the non-alcoholic beer.
Oh.
But hey,
Still thought that counts.
it really is, yeah. It actually tastes okay, actually, it's quite nice.
Well, there you go.
I've heard this before. I don't drink anyway, but I've heard people who do drink alcohol quite regularly, say that non-alcoholic beer these days is a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah, yeah. It
It's
used to
actually-
be like nothing resembling beer, but now
Yeah.
it really does.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah,
they've had
it's-
plenty of time to refine the formula and all that, you know?
Oh yeah.
It still tastes like beer, though, right? That's
Yeah.
the problem I find.
Well, I
not-
said to my friend when I took a sip, I was like, actually, that's quite nice. That. And he's like, yeah. It tastes a lot nicer though if it had alcohol in it, wouldn't it?
Or
Isn't
if
that
it
the point
was
though,
a
that you get the
different
same
drink.
taste?
Yeah, but who wants the taste? I refuse to believe that anyone enjoys the taste of beer.
Well, that's kind of the reason why I don't drink it, because it tastes fucking awful.
It's gross. Yeah, I agree.
One of the main reasons I don't
Look
touch it is
at
it's
you
horrible.
people refined with your caviars and
No, sugar with our sugars.
Sugar, yeah.
Coke with anything in it.
Vanilla Coke here. It's my last one.
Yeah.
sweetens me.
No, I've always been that way. That's not. I don't drink it not because I don't want to get drunk or anything like that. I just don't like the taste of it. I never have done.
But to be
I
honest,
thought that was the
I'm,
upside that you get drunk.
I'm not a big drinker, but I do like the occasional beer.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it, but the actual taste of it has just never really been.
It is an acquired taste. It's one of them.
Yeah.
It's one of them things that I really find it quite refreshing, especially if it's a warm day and you just. But it's that kind of weird thing that I always find that once I've had if I was gasping for a drink and it was a warm day, I'd probably have like 2 quite big gulps of it, and then I feel like I've had my fill. Then, like, you know, it's weird.
Yeah.
I
must admit, whenever you see the ads on TV for like a lager or something, and they make it look like ice cold and it's all dripping down the side of the glass.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it looks really nice, that, and then I have to get a bit. No, it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you get one,
Goddamn right they got
If you
started.
get, I don't know, anything.
Sorry, my bad. That was the wrong one.
Oh, fuck! Jesus!
He leaned on the soundboard.
Sorry.
Yeah,
so
I think if you get one that's a nice light one and it's got a bit of a crisp to it, it's quite a refreshment thing. But
I
yeah,
get
it's
that,
not
yeah.
something that I wouldn't, like you say. I don't often sit there and think, oh, I'm getting another kind of thing.
I remember having a bit of a, not so much argument, but debate in work once about this, because people, whenever especially when you start in a new place of work, the first thing you want to, why don't you drink, you know, all that stuff. And when you're explaining it, it's like, well, the thing is, I drink it for the taste, so much prefer an ice cold Coke or Pepsi or whatever it is,
Yeah.
to an ice cold lager. And what kind of brought him around to my way of thinking is, I said, you want to, in a hot summer's day and you're in work, you've got to wait till the end of the day to have a lager. I can go get a Coke whenever I want. So yeah.
That's a good point.
So yeah, in terms of the not news of the week, there's 2 sort of big stories, and they're not huge, but probably the biggest one is WWE and TNA have formally announced their partnership.
It's true. We kind of saw it coming a little bit, but yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's an official thing in writing and stuff.
I mean, when you were doing, like, you know, your splendid game, Smoot, did we ever sit there and think that they'd been announcing a partnership with the thing that once was running out of a Tennessee warehouse?
You're talking about the is TNA still in business thing?
Yeah.
How the hell did it go from that to it'll never survive another 6 months to all of a sudden being announced on a Netflix show that they're in partnership with WWE?
I seem to remember us doing a show on one of the nights we ever did them, and it was looking like they had like days to go. It was really looking dodgy for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's turned into this.
Is TNA wrestling still in business? Yeah. I think that
Definitely,
is.
yes.
How about it?
I've seen a lot of people say as well. I mean, I don't know where you stand on this, Smook, because you probably know more about all of emotions than probably all of us. You actually watch them.
No, I do not.
But a lot of people are saying now that TNA could very well be the number 2 promotion in
I would believe
over
that.
AEW.
I would believe that because AEW has kind of fallen that far.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If you would have asked me that like 5 years ago, or mentioned that 5 years ago, that TNA would be the number 2 to WWE, I would be like, you're crazy.
But it's totally gone, you know, because like say back then, you know, say a couple of years ago, AEW was on fire. It was really good at the time. And then
they've dropped
TNA
the ball that hard.
Was looking pretty bad, you know. Remember the old, say we were talking about it when like they weren't sure whether they had a TV show at one point, and there was a whole ownership. I mean, I remember there was that rumor that WWE had bought them. Remember that went round, didn't it, a couple of years ago?
Heard that.
And then it ended up going to Anthem.
Yeah, the owl. Fuck that owl.
The owl, the Anthem owl.
God.
Fuck him.
Somehow.
But yeah, it's crazy how it's turned around. I mean, Anthem are actually still involved. They're still the owners, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fuck that!
But it's it was mentioned in the press release. So just give you a quote from the press release. The agreement will enable talent to garner additional exposure across key WWE and TNA programming, including weekly flagship shows such as NXT, which airs live on the CW, and TNA Impact, select WWE Premium live events, and TNA pay-per-views, in turn bolstering the in-ring development with exposure to world-class talent and coaching. So, and I believe the Genesis pay-per-view that there's, I think it's tomorrow night, TNA Genesis,
Yeah.
is now being branded as TNA NXT Genesis.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Really?
Maybe I read that tweet wrong. I'm sure that's the way I read it before.
Genesis 2005, 2025.
I seen it have it with NXT logo on it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so TNA announced that NXT will be involved. And yeah, you're right, it's tomorrow night.
I think I even saw the WWE Twitter account promoting it, which is just
That's kind of
not happening
bonkers.
a few years ago.
That's kind of bonkers.
Yeah.
Let's try and find the link to that because they.
We're going to end up with like a Randy Orton match on Impact, aren't we?
Heard that.
Well, this is it. I think when the announcement happened, I think it was Friday afternoon when it came out. You got loads of like former WWE talent who are with TNA now, tweeting about it and mentioning things about it. And the Hardys, I think Matt Hardy tweeted "delightful" or "wonderful" or whatever what he used to say.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So yeah, there was quite a few. There was a couple. I think. I can't remember all. They were all referencing that Nick Aldis. He tweeted a picture of himself when he was in NXT, and then there's so many opportunities, isn't there? Now you think about the people who were in both companies and where they are now. There's a good chance for several different crossovers and stuff could take place.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got their champion now is Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth.
Yeah. That's crazy. Is he going to be... Oh, okay. This is the tweet I was looking for. Is he going to be Dolph Ziggler again?
Well,
Or do you
someone
think he wants to change? He's been trying to get away from it, or...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I suppose he's sort of established himself now, hasn't he, as Nick Nemeth? So he's probably happy to stick with it. I did see.
There's a good tweet related to the thing. Now he's allowed to say. He's probably been saving this one for years.
That's the very first TNA homegrown talent to find success in WWE.
Oh, yeah.
I just think it's funny that no one who came after me had the manners to say thank you as I held the door open for them.
Well, Consequences Creed.
It's true. Yeah.
Been
I
bitter
got a
about that
picture
for
of, like,
15 years.
Consequences Creed not long ago.
mm,
I got one of
crazy.
them at the TNA show. I might have to repost it.
I did see. It was the guy that they were Top Dollar in
Top Dollar?
WWE. He's now known as AJ Francis.
Yeah. What about him?
I think he tweeted out the day after the day of the announcement. He said something about when you walk in the back doors, they kick you out the front door, something like that. Because he got released, didn't he, from WWE? So
Yeah.
he's now back in, I guess. there's quite a few interesting situations like that, isn't there? Where Ziggler was released, wasn't
Well,
he? And then,
Ziggler and the Hardys as well. I would have
yeah.
thought WWE wouldn't want anything to do with them guys right now, but found their way back in.
I'm going to say, though, it'll be under Vince, won't it, when all them things happen?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I suppose, again, they can, even if, they've changed their mind but don't want to admit it, they can turn around and say that it's, new pastures and...
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
I
that.
got that wrong slightly. It wasn't the WWE account itself. It was the NXT account. Still pretty cool seeing it happen. But yeah, it's that main event actually tomorrow night is Joe Hendry versus Nemeth for their title.
Nope, sorry.
Again.
Now, again, yeah, but they were. If you remember last time, JBL got involved, didn't he? He hit Hendry with the clothesline and basically cost him the match.
I reckon Andrew's winning it so he can walk into Rumble as the champ.
Well, I don't know if you've seen any of Raw last week, but they've announced JBL is going to be on Raw.
Oh, they did, which I thought was a bit of a weird announcement.
Yeah, but
now it makes sense.
Does it kind of make sense a bit now? Yeah, is he going to get involved and then turn up on Raw?
Fuck him.
So that could be interesting. So I did see someone quite funny say, what if Hendry beats Nemeth for the title and then turns up in the Rumble, but then Dolph Ziggler turns up in the Rumble and has no clue who Joe Hendry is?
Don't fuck around and get me emotional up in this thing.
I mean, that's a possibility, sure.
So that could be interesting.
Any other?
It's funny if whoever wins the Rumble challenges the TNA champ.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny, actually. I actually wouldn't mind that. It would be kind of dope in a weird way.
Who are they gonna pick?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, they could do it. They could do it with the women one. You know, like how they had the close relationship with
yeah, they could.
Jordana Grace. Like if she was champ, someone picked her for a WrestleMania match kind of thing. It'd be quite cool.
Ah.
Well, funny you should mention that. They're women's champion now. I can't remember her name.
Masha Slamovich.
Masha, that's the one. She was on NXT this week. She was sat in the crowd. This is before the announcement. They're still, obviously, they were still working together then, but yeah. So I think was it Cora Jade? She was given her evils. So guessing there could be some more stuff going on there.
Also on the show tomorrow night, Eric Young. He was a WWE guy for a little while, and he's teaming up with Steve Macklin, who you may remember as Steve Cutler in the Forgotten Sons.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Forgotten Sons. A wasted opportunity that was.
Yeah.
Those guys were money. Yeah, and now he's back.
So look at who else they've got on the roster. So you've got obviously Nick Nemeth, the Hardys, AJ Stantis.
Did you just go like halfway across your room?
Yeah, you've just gone into a tunnel here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I had me hand leaning on my face. I got my microphone. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Who else we got there? Brian Myers. He was in WWE for a bit, wasn't he?
He was.
Eric Young.
Do they have Fandango?
Yes.
They do. Yeah.
Awesome.
Gail Kim. She was around for a bit, wasn't she?
She's not wrestling now, is she?
No.
She's still on the roster.
Oh.
Joe Hendry. What else we got here? Kushida, didn't he turn up in NXT for a bit?
Yeah, Kushida was there.
Yeah.
Jacket time.
Matt Cardona, is he these days?
So that's Zack Ryder and the other guy.
Matthew,
Hopkins.
how do you say his name? Redwald? Redwald? He was, he was in WWE, I can't think of his name. He was with, Sandow for a bit, wasn't he?
Damien Sandow. I need to see the
Aiden English.
Oh,
Aiden
that's right,
English,
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, you should stick with that name.
You should.
I'll just say that one. Mustafa Ali, I bet he's a bit. I think he left on bad terms, didn't he?
Ace Steel is there?
Probably because Vince hated him or whatever, you know?
Well, yeah, yeah, Ace Steel is still there.
Oh, we got to dig up that Booker T clip. Who was Ace Steel?
Rhino, still around. Isn't Shearer
Rhino
not
has been
Alan?
on every brand.
How about Shearer?
Wasn't he involved in WWE for a bit?
Respect.
Oh, shit. Respect!
Frankie
The
Kazarian
Rascals,
was.
they've actually been on NXT fairly recently, haven't they, the Rascals?
Respect.
Respect.
There we go.
Tom Hannafin, what was his name? Tom Phillips. He was
Yeah.
around as well.
Phillips,
wasn't he?
yeah.
Trent Seven, he was in NXT UK. He had a bit on
PCO.
NXT as well. Yeah.
PCO was a Quebecer. Shearer. Oh,
That-
Mahabali Billy Shearer is just called Shearer now, apparently. Lost his name.
Respect.
Respect.
You
Is he
He's
the
Alan.
one that did that silly dance?
Yes, the
Yeah,
Shearer
yeah,
Shuffle.
The Shearer
Yeah.
Shuffle.
That's the one. Good lord.
There's a guy
Sorry,
here
I
called
broke-
the personal concierge.
I just say that. He's a strange face, isn't he?
He does have a very strange face. And strange name.
Zaya Brookshire, that's
Zaya
Robbie
Brookside.
Brookshire's daughter, isn't he?
She was
Is,
in,
he,
like,
is he still working in NXT? I think he is, isn't he?
I think.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard that he isn't. William Regal's back, so
Yeah.
you'll have him. Yeah, trainer for NXT.
Mm. I'll never forget that time a few years ago now when they did some. I can't remember what even the angle was. It was on Raw, and it was one of them, you know, where everyone runs out, just all those officials run out to pull everyone apart. And for some reason, I think they were in Florida. For some reason, he was there, and he was part of the officials, kind of pulling everyone apart.
Yeah.
And it was just. He's obviously from Liverpool, so he's got a really rough Scouse accent. And it just got picked up by the microphone as he's pulling us everyone apart. You just hear this Scouse going, "Get off him, you divvy!"
Respect.
It just had no place on the, you know, everyone's American, you know, shouty Americans. Just, "Get off him, you divvy!"
He's just, they're just sat there thinking he's making noises again. No idea what he's trying to communicate with.
The other bit of news which we mentioned just before, well, we haven't much mentioned it on there, mentioned before we came on there, the AEW Grand Slam. I'm going to call it an event, and there's a reason why I'm calling it an event. It was supposed to be a pay-per-view. A few months ago, it got downgraded from being in some big cricket stadium to being in a small, normal arena. And now it's come out this week that it was supposed to be a pay-per-view. It's now going to be a Collision special on TNT.
What Collision was done?
No, you're
No,
thinking
they're
of
still doing it.
Rampage.
Rampage. They've got rid
Oh,
of.
Rampage. Sorry. Oh my God, how many shows have they got?
Too many at this rate.
And on top of that, it's not only going to be a Collision special, but someone has made a right mess of the scheduling because it's on the same night as the NBA All-Star Game,
Yeah.
which means TNT will be showing that live, which means this Grand Slam / Collision / whatever it's going to be won't actually be airing until about midnight. So yeah, they've made a right mess of this big huge show they had planned for Australia.
I mean, you know,
There's going to be no one there,
could
no
tell
one
you
watching.
that they've already got problems with the schedule, considering the book shows on Christmas.
Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah.
Big pay-per-views in that gap in between, because we know how much it bothered Smoot. Not biting.
Yeah. He's not biting, is he? No.
No.
I'm sorry, Smoot.
It's okay.
So one point out here as well, which is kind of cross over the two topics we just mentioned then. Remember when AEW had the brief partnership with TNA? And so quite a few people pointed out that not once did AEW promote any TNA show. And WWE are promoting Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
No, this is
interesting.
the same company now that once had Mahabali Shira to teach Bigfoot how to do the Shira shuffle. For the record.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. There was one where he did it with Dixie Carter. I'm trying to find it.
She came up. Someone mentioned there on my Twitter the other week. I can't remember what it was even for. She's not anything to do. Well, I know she's not anything to do with TNA anymore, but she's totally out of the business now.
Good.
Fuck him.
Someone.
Be a her, Rock. It would be her.
Fuck that!
Okay. All right. Well. Yeah, I cannot find it here.
There we go. Found her. So she's now. There was the energy company that she got all the money off. It was Panda Energy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Yeah.
This is totally niche story. This. She was seen at a opening of a hemp gin facility that's being opened by Panda. And she's in the middle, cutting the rope. It looks like JBL next to her. It's not though. Panda Biotech. That's what she
Biotech.
She's president of Panda Biotech.
Oh,
This sounds like the start of a Terminator film.
Yeah. No kidding. Panda Hemp Gin Facility in Wichita Falls, Texas. Yeah, let her do her own thing. I'm glad she's out of the wrestling business. She had no business being in it whatsoever, in my opinion.
So yeah, that was the not news of the week. I don't think I've missed anything else. Not much else going on. We had Penta debuted on Raw.
Yeah?
He did.
Anyone see that?
And I was
Everybody,
rather worried when I watched a first rope leg drop in the in the opening moments and thought, oh my god, is this going to be a terrible mistake? I had flashbacks to Sin Cara.
Yeah.
But it got a lot better as it went on.
He was okay, I
It
thought,
did.
in the end, yeah. It was...
It's different ring,
He just looked
different
a bit
ropes.
nervous, I
It's gonna
think.
happen.
Yeah, I think it was just a nerves thing, wasn't it? I think.
Mhm.
But...
The I mean, everybody kind of assumed it was going to be Penta from last week's hint.
Hint?
Said his name pretty clearly.
All right, fair enough. Do you think Ray Phoenix will be
Ah,
Yeah,
the next
eventually.
one to jump?
He won't be far behind him.
Yeah, once they.
Depends
he's
when
gonna,
he's actually
he's gonna be
allowed
one
out.
of them, innit? He's gonna get in a rivalry, he's gonna get double teamed, and then Ray Phoenix is gonna come out and help him when he can come over.
And Chad
Yeah,
Gable will be
it's
like, "There's
fine.
more of them," or something like that.
Isn't AEW keeping him though?
Mm-hmm.
They're extending his contract and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know,
so-
but they're gonna have to let him go
one day.
sometime, won't they?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
even if
eventually.
it's-
Can't keep him forever.
No.
Apparently, there's quite a few. I've seen a report this week that there's quite a few in AEW that are looking more at WWE as an alternative to either go back to WWE or go there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Malachi Black, Ricky Starks, Miro.
Yeah.
Probably Camille at this rate.
Camille never really got started.
Yeah. Don't know why. Did Tony Khan just like change his mind? It's like, she's not that great.
But did she get? Was it a real injury? I know she had a arm in a sling for a while.
I don't know if that was legit or not.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know if that's just an excuse for Mercedes to drop her.
Yeah. Alrighty, should we get into
interesting to see if anyone that could be a prediction actually. I think you probably got it in the question, haven't you? That took anyone else going to jump ship?
Well, yeah, I was going to ask if did we do this one last week? Because I don't have any answers.
Don't know we did.
No, I thought we mentioned it.
I think because we were talking about the Rumble, there was a few.
Yeah, okay. I remember someone saying that Malachi Black would definitely be jumping. And
I think
it sounds like that could be legit. There was a promo, was it just after the Buddy Matthews match with Will Ospreay? And Ospreay told Matthews that you don't need to be, you don't need to follow a leader. No, you're the guy. So that could be the sign. But let's do it. Any big jumps between WWE and AEW will allow free agents, big signings. It has to be of a certain level, though. Not just any old indie jabroni. It has to be a significant name. Big jumps between the two big companies. Who's stealing Malachi Black?
I think he's definitely going to be one.
I hope he is. I really hope he is.
Yeah?
Well, no,
You just
that's
named a few.
You just mentioned them, yeah. Miro, Rusev. I think he'll show up again at some point.
You're taking Rusev? Alright. Cool.
I was just about to say Rumble. After you said it, I was just imagining hearing Rusev Day.
Well, that could be another one as well. Adding to that, I'd say Lana, CJ Perry. I think she won't be far behind.
They split though, right?
They split.
Yeah, I was going to say that they're not together anymore, are they? But even so, I think she still may end up there.
What the hell am I hearing in the background?
What?
That's our predictions music.
Yeah. Do you not like the music, Beans? I'm sorry. Beans, you still there?
He's gone. He's out.
What's going on?
Did you just be attacked?
Don't fuck around and get me emotional up in this thing. I'm not.
You okay, Beans? You having a moment?
I'm having a moment.
CD moment.
Hearing things.
I certainly am.
What's going on?
Don't know what just happened.
Heard that.
And I haven't had any beer.
Are you sure that's only Pepsi?
God.
Respect.
I got a lot of voices that sounded Mexican.
I beg your pardon?
Okay.
I think it may have been something else coming through my headset from the console.
Are you sure that beer was non-alcoholic?
I've not had any. Just Pepsi Max. It's been tainted.
Oh,
Pepsi Max,
fuck, Jesus!
Shot of whiskey.
Being honest, I was playing a game in the background, and because my headset connects up with both, I think the audio from the chat in the game started coming through my headset as well as you guys, and I was totally confused by it.
You're playing a Mexican game?
No.
What? How are you hearing Mexican voices in your head?
Well,
Like
playing
Randy
a
Orton.
game. Playing Call of Duty in the background.
Oh, so it's other players. Oh, okay, you're in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But because I've got my headset switched over to voice, thinking it was just you, when they started talking, it started going through.
Does that mean
So
they
I
were?
was totally confused.
Yeah,
and then
they're
when I looked
listening
at
to us.
Skype,
Does that mean they were hearing
so
you and wondering why this guy's talking about wrestling? That was...
probably.
Heard that.
I knew I'd screwed this up when I changed it recently. Yeah. I had it set to the wrong setting, so I was getting a nice conversation from a few Mexican guys who were having a laugh.
So they weren't
I
telling you.
looked at Skype, and Chuck's, that little box thing when people speak on Skype was going round your name, so I'm looking at it thinking, it's Chuck.
It's not me. I'm not Mexican. I don't speak any Spanish.
Have you been hiding the fact you're Mexican all along, Chuck? El
See?
Chucks.
There's a lesson, folks. Don't try and sneak a quick game of COD in whilst you're talking.
So they weren't telling you, yeah, it's Ray Phoenix, it's Ray Phoenix.
To be honest, I was that confused. They could have been giving me the winning lottery numbers and I won't understand it.
Yeah.
Hey.
I do apologise
That's all right.
for my bush league.
All right.
Bush League, in my opinion. Yeah, we're tasked with that.
All right, big jumps. Andale, come on. Big jumps
Jesus.
between WWE and AEW.
Bush League, in my opinion.
There we go.
Big
There he is.
jumps. Have you two done yours now?
No.
Yeah, I've said Aleister Black, Malachi Black.
Oh, you stole my... Damn it.
And I was going to say Rusev. Did someone else say that?
I said Rusev as well, but
Well said, Rusev.
you can have it if you want.
We are
What?
doing 2 each, and all the others we've done like 2. We've done 2 things, so I think let's do 2.
What else could it be?
You know what? I'm gonna grab Ray Phoenix because
Yeah.
he will be making the
Seems
jump
like
at some point. I don't know if he'll be able to this year, but if he can, he will.
I'll go nickname of.
Really?
Good show.
So you
I guess that counts.
So you got Miro and Dolph Ziggler.
Did someone else say Rusev? Can I have
Will
Rusev?
had Aleister Black and Rusev, yeah.
Oh, we'll snag both. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on.
Speaking of Ray Phoenix, have you seen his photo he's put out today?
No.
It's from his Instagram, but someone reposted it on Twitter. It's a cryptic image that he's in a straight jacket. He's trying to say that he's...
I wouldn't say that's cryptic.
Well, no, but no.
Right.
Let's scroll down.
I mean,
from
it's
there
not
as
even just like an image to say that I'm trapped. It's like I'm terrified.
well. Yeah. If you scroll down to the replies, there's
Guantanamo Bay.
The meme came to life. Wow.
The meme came to life.
Guantanamo Bay. Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to go as well. If we're counting TNA, then there's got to be some jumps there as well.
I mean,
It has to be full time though. It can't just be appearances. It's got to be like
we just
proper
got done.
contract signing.
We just got done discussing that there, is that partnership between TNA and WWE now.
Oh yeah, but my prediction isn't that it's going to be Dolph Ziggler. It's going to be nicknamed.
That's what I have, Beans.
Yep. No, yeah, that's what I mean. But that's where I think they'll respect the fact that he's
Respect.
Yeah.
made a name himself on his real name.
Respect.
There you go.
There.
Quickly going back to the Penta Ray Phoenix situation, just quickly. I don't know if anyone saw this. The photo backstage of Triple H from Monday Night Raw. Take a look at the left picture. Where you can
left
see his hand.
picture.
You zoom in it slightly. He still says Lucha Brothers on his gloves. Just AEW.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
he hasn't had new gloves made.
He's had new everything else made according to WWE shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over the shop. Oh yeah, they put out
ton of
before he even
merch.
debuted.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
What about they put out an entire wardrobe? It wasn't just a T-shirt.
Guess they're all in on this guy.
Mm.
Oops, Jesus. Who's gonna jump? Who else is gonna make the big jump?
Good question.
And is anyone gonna go the other way?
I don't think anyone's choosing to go to AEW right now.
Cody Rhodes back to AEW.
He's got a story to finish over there as well.
Gosh, I feel like it has to be somebody that wants to go to AEW. Maybe not now, but.
I'll go with a wild one. Cesaro.
Cesaro, really? Okay.
Cesaro.
Yeah.
Nick Nemeth and Cesaro.
Yeah, that's not a bad
I
show.
don't see that, but that's interesting.
It's more hope than a.
We're hoping
Well, I
that-
just think that, you know, it was that thing that he kind of got little pushes, didn't he, Cesaro, and then the whole ropes thing and all that lot when he did his promo, kind of like, you could just tell Vince was just like, yeah, fuck this guy.
I think there's so many people you could say that will probably fare better now under Triple H than would
Well,
have
to be honest,
when he
I'd
left.
probably say everyone would, to a degree.
Well, exactly.
because everyone just gets taken a little bit more seriously. But
Well, yeah.
I think those particular characters, especially because he must be touching 40 or in his early 40s now, Cesaro. So
I
I
think
don't know. I'm wondering whether he's just-
Sheamus said recently. Sheamus done up some podcast, and he said the most he's enjoyed in wrestling recently was when he was in the team in the bar with Cesaro.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of cool to see them back one last run.
I got one.
You got one?
Jeff Jarrett to TNA. After this whole this whole thing with MJF, especially from this past week's episode of Dynamite from another dinky arena, whatever they're trying to set up ain't working. They gotta abort that as quick as possible for both parties. And honestly, I don't know how long Jeff Jarrett's
Small
contract.
arenas, you mean?
What's that?
You mean they've got to stop doing small arenas?
Yes.
Well, do the big ones. They look empty.
The small ones look dinky where the fucking entrance is like next to the ring.
I think that's all they can do right now.
I mean,
they do
just
the
put
big
the-
places. It looks like there's not one there.
At this point, just put the ring on the stage.
Well, yeah. No, they
It's
should
just-
do it all. And I think they're doing a show there coming up. They should go back to Daly's place and just run from there for a few months.
Yeah, Homecoming, yeah. Or Homecoming, as the graphic looks like.
So
Speaking
we
of
get,
that, sorry,
WWE
just going back to
and-
that. Why is it? Sorry, why was Dynamite called Maximum Carnage this week? What was that all about?
Because
Uh,
they couldn't possibly have had more carnage. That was the limit.
That was the most carnage
So
they could.
much
Yeah, the
they could
most
possibly.
carnage
Yeah.
in Cincinnati. So a little bit
Was it
poor
arena
timing.
for- Maximum Carnage sounds like it should be a pay-per-view if anything else, but
It does.
Excalibur said at the beginning of Dynamite that it's going to be kind of like a pay-per-view,
alright, okay.
which it was not.
So you've gone with
Sorry,
the
Bingley, I
predictions.
interrupted you then.
No. So you've got TNA and WWE making an agreement, and you have Jeff Jarrett in AEW saying he's going to be the world champion, and Smoot picks that he's going to turn up in TNA.
Yeah, he's not going to win the world championship.
Yeah.
He's going to get fed up,
This is his last year.
and then once his contract time runs out, jump ship to TNA, and then that's where he's going to become like a Hall of Famer and all this stuff.
Is he not already?
No, I don't think he is.
Jeff in TNA, he's got to be, hasn't he?
Yeah.
TNA Hall of Fame.
I don't think he is.
He has to be. Sting, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, yeah.
Fuck.
And Earl
Okay.
Hebner. Gail Kim, Abyss, Ken Shamrock, Awesome Kong, Raven, Tracy Brooks, Rhino, and Bob Ryder. Team 3D, Don West and
Who the
Mike
hell's
Tenay.
Bob Ryder?
Dixie Carter's dad?
What?
No, that's Bob Carter.
It's Bob Carter?
Yeah,
Oh, he was the founder of TNA.
yeah. Bob Ryder used to work for WCW and
Different
all
Bob.
that. Yeah,
Alright.
he recently passed, I think, a couple of years ago, and that's why they added him in there.
Ah, right, okay. So he was involved in the original selves.
I think.
Never confuse you, Bobs.
Yeah.
All the time. Just so many Bobs, so little time.
That was a segue, actually, in a terrible sense, to Bob Uecker.
Yeah, who also recently passed.
Oh, yeah, seen
Oh.
that name, yeah. What was he again? I didn't mention
He's
it,
the
so-
baseball guy who...
He was the guy that
By
Andre the
Andre
Giant
the
choked
Giant.
him a bit.
Yeah,
That's right, he was.
That was his claim to fame.
pretty much, yeah. Never mind the baseball
Shook him
shit.
around.
He did loads of commentary spots in the 80s, didn't he? And he was also in the 2010 Hall of Fame.
I have to pick a second one, right? I've only got one.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking through the WWE roster here, and I'm thinking at some point there's going to be one of those mass firings, isn't there? That let like 12 people go all on the same day.
Yeah, Nick Namath will be in it.
And Nick Nemeth could be in it. I'm just trying to think who's most likely, and I had just a minute ago.
Could you
Fucking
imagine
wild
if they
maybe.
bring someone in like, say, Nick Nemeth or someone like Mustafa Ali,
Mhm.
they bring them back because of this TNA deal, and then they release them again? Can you get released from the same company twice?
Yes.
I was going to go a little left field here with Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't realise he's 37 and they might not go for him.
AEW could pick him up. He would be a great fit for the Hurt Syndicate.
That's true.
I
That's
feel.
good. Yeah. Maybe.
He's been featured
got beat
in
up
SmackDown,
on-
really.
Yeah, he got
Oh,
beat
is he?
up on SmackDown by
crap.
Yeah.
DIY. I've actually watched Raw and SmackDown this week.
Yeah, get a load of you.
That's it.
Keith Lee to WWE is my other one.
Yeah.
Bloody
That's
Keith
a good
Lee.
shout.
All right.
Where
so
is
we'll
he?
look to- Where is Keith
Maybe
Lee? I
he
don't
He's
know.
it. I
He's
can
still
only
lost
imagine
backstage
Chuck
at the Hall of
starts
Fame.
squealing if Keith Lee and Swerve end up back in WWE.
They still don't have their match.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. They actually like reference it as well. Can you imagine?
All
You asked where
right.
Keith Lee was, he's still lost backstage at the Hall of Fame.
Just wandering
Don't know where
around.
to go.
He's in Philly,
find-
just wandering
That's
around
where
that
they'll
arena.
find him.
Yeah.
Find him in the next Hall of Fame. He'll just turn up and be like, alright, Keith.
I'd piss besides if he actually came back to WWE and it was in that same arena.
Been there all
Like,
year.
literally found him and he's been wandering around for like 2 years and we decided to put him on the book.
Next one. I can't even think who the champion is right now. John Moxley is the champion of AEW right now. Who else will win the AEW World Championship in 2025? So this is as
Probably
many
Orange
people as
Cassidy.
you want. You can guess it's just one. You can guess 2, 3, 5. Jeff Jarrett.
No, not Jeff Jarrett again. So who do you think is winning the AEW championship?
Anyone who will hold that title in 2025, yeah.
I've looked at the roster now. I don't know who they've even got. Have a look.
I'll say Okada.
Okay.
I think at some point, if they're gonna try and take him seriously, they need to do something with him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not a bad shout. I'm taking Ospreay.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Ospreay.
Yeah. I'll go. And I hate this name, but that's what he's going by these days. Cope.
It's going by Cope these days.
God, I hope not. I fucking hope not.
It's a good shout, though.
That might be a breaking point for me with AEW. If somebody named Cope is their champion, I might just stop watching.
My point would have been Jeff Jarrett, a 75-year-old man challenging for the AEW championship, but, you know.
Let's see. The AEW championship scene is kind of hooey right now.
Oh, you know what we've forgotten?
What?
Christian Cage has Money in the Bank.
Doesn't mean he'll
Tony
win
Khan loves Christian Cage.
He does.
I was just going to mention him,
He's his go-to guy.
Mm.
Like how Shawn was Mr. WrestleMania. Christian Cage is Mr. AEW. Just his reliable guy.
Yeah. Unless they're stalling with that thing until Luchasaurus can spoil his cash-in. Wardlow's still on the roster.
Yeah. Yeah, Will Ospreay's a good... Oh, man, I hate that, because he's such a fucking doofus.
My second pick, I'm going to go for Kenny Omega. He'll get it again.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
I thought they might hold off, but yeah, he's going to be in some big matches this year.
Definitely confirmed his return to ring now then.
Also,
He had a match this week, yeah.
Had a match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go Kenny Omega
Not
as well.
Tuna, wasn't he? Didn't he have one in Japan as well?
What happened to let's build this and save it and make it?
They don't do that.
What happened to, I'm not all about getting revenge anymore, and they immediately leaves the ring and attacks Don Callis to get his revenge.
So you're going Kenny Omega 2. And, well, you're going for both? You think Edge wins and then Omega beats him? Or
Maybe not in that order, but at some point.
they will both...
At some point this year, they will both hold the title at some point.
Right. Well, that is the
You know
question, so.
I'll also add Christian to it.
Yeah, I'm wondering about Christian. Alright. In that case, this should be a nice easy one.
Sorry, before you move on, just a quick point on the AEW World Title. Have you seen the match that's been announced for Grand Slam?
Australia, which you may or may not be able to watch in the States.
No. I think. Oh no. Hang on. Wait a minute. I think it might not be real.
Oh.
It's. Yeah, I don't think it is. Ignore me. It's on a Twitter account, but it's
Don't fuck around and get me emotional up in this thing.
the rumor is, if it's just a rumor, I think it's not actually confirmed. It's possibly going to be Moxley versus Jericho to unify the AEW and ROH titles.
Oh, damn it! That was my prediction from last year.
Oh, fuck! Jesus!
Yeah, don't get your hopes up on that.
Yeah, I don't think it's legit. It looked real, but I don't think it is.
Not a bad idea though.
Mm.
All right then. Will they announce WrestleMania UK this year?
This is an easy one. No.
This is just a yes or a no.
Of all the years where it actually genuinely is a possibility, and Smoot instantly just no.
So do you think it is a possibility?
No.
Well, I mean, it obviously is a possibility, but if you had to choose, it's happening or it's not happening.
No, it's not happening.
Well, where's 42 taking place then?
They don't announce it yet, have they?
Nope.
Okay. So they've got 41 in Nevada. They didn't say it's 42, but there is a future WrestleMania in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a yes or no?
I'm gonna say no to this year. I think
Yep.
it's on the cards, but I think it's too early. I think we'll get a SummerSlam or another pay-per-view first.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Right,
I'll say no.
Kind of want to go on a limb and say yes. So
Cool.
I'm going to say yes.
Do you want to bet me £300? No.
Still owe me for the last one.
I owe you for the last one?
Yep.
When was our WrestleMania then?
It took place in my house.
In your house. That was not a WrestleMania. That was in your house.
I think you'll find that it said WrestleMania on the door. May have been my front door.
Yeah. How much was the gate?
30
quid.
billion. The biggest WrestleMania of all time.
Swinging from the rafters they were. Super no vacancy.
Alright, what's the next one?
The next one, we're back to AEW. Who wins the Continental Classic this year?
Don't know what that is.
It's 2 in a row for Okada so far. It's their version of the G1. They do the 2 groups and they do the league.
Oh, that
format.
thing that just had the finale recently.
Yeah.
The weird Sudoku
I'm
board.
terribly predicted that Ricochet would win.
Funny,
Yeah,
funny,
that's the one.
funny you should say that because that's who I think is going to win this year.
Ricochet.
Yeah.
Probably Kenny Omega.
That's pretty good too.
Here, guys. Fuck that!
Want to show that he's got the endurance to still do it, even though he's gone through all these injuries.
So you're going with Kenny Omega, as well as
Yep.
Okada being world champ. Okay. Shucks, who you got? Fuck that. Fuck it.
I don't know. It's usually one of these kind of wrestling guys, isn't it? Who does all like the long matches.
Did you really just say wrestling guy?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I gotta pick a wrestler to win a wrestling
Those
match.
workers. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like the guys who
Cesaro.
they've The guy who Dave gives 5 stars to.
Oh.
Not John Moxley, not Edge, not Christian, not like, those guys. The wrestling guys, Omega, Okada.
Ricochet.
Ricochet. It's not going to be the Beast Mortos, I know that.
Penta.
It's probably not going to be Penta. John Moxley could have lost the belt by then, so it could. No, he's not going to do it. It's silly. Could be one of those like other guys that's hanging around, like Adam Page or Adam Cole. Jay
I actually
White.
thought about Adam Cole, possibly.
Yeah.
I was also thinking of him being the next one to jump ship back to to WWE.
Yeah.
We should be so
Let's-
lucky.
Let's go with Jay White.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm.
That's a good one. Will.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go. Lashley.
Oh, all right. You know
Lashley.
what? That's
Big
I like it.
BL.
BBL. Big Bob Lash. Yeah, that's a good
I've
one.
got
I could
to
see him.
admit these years for everything that Lesnar did.
I could see him
I mean, what he did.
dominating that.
What about Brock Lesnar? Maybe he makes the jump.
The what?
Brock Lesnar show up in AEW?
From WWE to
New
obscurity.
farm.
He's already done that one.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we're going back to predicting 2 here. NXT call-ups.
Oh, fuck. Expect me to know anybody in NXT.
I'm taking Obafemi.
Look, that was the only
Yeah,
one
that's
I
for
knew.
sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this set up. here.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I don't really.
Oh, there's another really good one actually, but I've just
That-
gone, so I can't take the
Roxanne
2.
Perez,
Yeah,
is it?
damn it.
I'm having that one.
Yeah. Roxanne
Roxanne
Perez.
Perez.
Oh yeah.
Especially considering she was on SmackDown.
I was gonna say these are pretty much already happening.
Oh,
Obafemi
Well, she was there
was
as a
on
guest
Raw,
of
even though he's
NXT.
champion.
She wasn't on the roster.
well, Obafemi, he was just sat there, wasn't he?
That's all she
Yeah,
was.
but no, that's
Oh.
what they do, innit? They turn up to introduce them, don't they?
Kinda,
Victoria
yeah.
was there as well.
Oh, Hall of Famer.
I'm gonna go with Charlie Dempsey.
Ooh,
Charlie Dempsey, William Regal's son.
Charlie Dempsey. Charlie Regal.
Oh. I think it could be on the cards for sooner rather than later. Because he was on Speed. Not
He was on
the drug,
Speed?
the show.
Whoa!
He's got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Apparently had a really good match with Jack Gable on Speed this week.
Don't they
Jack
have a,
Gable's on it as well.
He's a really good match with Jack Gable and Speed.
don't they have a wellness policy? What's going on? This would be a great opportunity to have their website filter, like who is like
Even
NXT
new
and all that.
website.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go. Hey, look at that. Never mind. Found a way. I mean, I was gonna say also Corey Graves at NXT, but that doesn't seem to be going well.
No.
It's the reverse.
Wasn't there another
Yeah.
thing saying that apparently it was a bit of a work where he knew it was going to cause some controversy and they went with the moving
It
him
wouldn't
thing?
surprise me because he knows.
He's supposed
what
to be
he's doing.
cleared, and he to return, so they thought it might play into
Yeah.
some way of him getting back in the ring.
There is some rumour that it's all leading up to a match, him versus McAfee.
No.
Well,
I think according
I
to
can
his
see him doing that at Mania or something.
no, according to his brother, it was a shoot. But take that.
Well,
for what
yeah,
it's worth.
there's been alternating stories, isn't there? Saying one thing and the other. So.
You know what?
Sean Spears?
What?
Sean Spears is in NXT again?
Yes.
He is, yeah.
Huh. And he's Sean Spears, he's not Ty Dillinger.
Yes.
Wow. Didn't know that.
I'm gonna go with Ethan Page.
Okay.
Obafemi and Ethan Page for me.
Oh, you're doing Obafemi as well?
Excuse me. Yeah, I'll a bad shot.
Oh, who was it down there that I saw? I'm going to go Obafemi, Wesley.
Wesley, okay. Not Roxanne Perez?
Oh, yeah, okay, if we're allowed to do two. Then,
You said two! When you started this!
No. I mean, if we're allowed to do the same ones. Beans said Roxanne Perez.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Because I jumped straight in with Obafemi, I figured I can't just go with the two obvious ones. I'll let someone else have Roxanne Perez. But if we're copying, then yeah, I'm going Obafemi, Roxanne Perez.
I'm going to copy Chuck's other one because I haven't got a clue on any of them.
Have I got two? I've only got one.
Harley Dempsey and...
Alright, okay. I'm gonna go with a guy who's been in NXT for seemingly like forever. I think it's about time. Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo, yeah.
I think he's been there since the old black and gold days. He's been there for a good while.
Okay. So do I have these right, Chucks?
Obafemi, Beans. Oh, well, no. What did you say, Beans? You were going to copy
Roxanne Perez and then copy your other one.
Obafemi. So you just want exactly the same as me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As you did with me.
I agree with them.
I suppose that's true.
Here, what if I put Obafemi on the bottom here?
On the bottom, yeah. So it's not quite.
So your main pick and your secondary.
What should be Wesley now?
I think they're all going to get up to some point. I think then we've picked a good punch there. I think all of them have got a chance this year.
I've also got Trick Williams being a surprise Rumble entrant, so that's my...
yeah, that's another good one, I think.
There's a lot of stars there.
Joe Hendry could be...
NXT has a lot of star power down there.
You goddamn right they got stars here.
Thank you, Rock.
That's gonna be the pick. That Rocky Maivia guy, he was on that show.
That guy, he's got a bright future, that Flex Cabana guy. He's gonna have to drop that shoulder breaker finish though. That'll never work.
He's gonna have to cut down on the swearing as well. They won't like that on the
Triple H will never go for that.
And he's thinking, just fucking watch me.
I wrestled in Memphis as Flex Cabana. I know, most fucked up professional wrestling name of all time.
That's not even close to being true.
I was just
Flex
going to
Cabana's
say, as soon as he said that, the voice in me head just went terrorizing.
Yeah.
What was that TNA guy? The personal, not au pair. What was the guy? Concierge. The personal concierge. Yeah. That's pretty bad.
Rockstar Spud.
Rockstar Spud. There you go.
Yeah.
He's still there. He's backstage these days.
Drake Maverick. Yeah.
Oh, Drake Maverick, yeah.
Next one. Will there be, and if there is, who, a celebrity involvement in a match this year? Is Bad Bunny coming back? Is
that's my pick.
Jelly Roll gonna be a tag champion?
I think at some point you're gonna get some Netflix person for a promotion of the show involved in
The dude out of Squid Game.
The guy from Squid Game.
That was quite
I
funny.
watched all that now.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Guy
I
from
found it.
Squid
I found
Game.
it
I'm not really going for him.
Oh,
most traumatic, to be honest. It's
I kind of this is a stumper because like I'm not sure.
But I'm gonna
who's-
beat
yeah,
it all to it because you've just said his name and he's already kind of said he wants to do it.
Who,
Bad Bunny's
Stomper?
gonna come back.
Oh,
Funny.
can he
I
beat?
believe.
Can he beat the
that
shit
they're
out of
in-
Logan Paul?
I believe Backlash is in Mexico, so
Okay.
there's the link. I know he's Puerto Rican, but you know.
Ah. So,
I thought you were going to go down the racism route there.
No.
Next, you're gonna say they were gonna be in your Call of Duty or something.
Well, I only identify the language.
yeah, as a Mexican, apparently.
Oh yeah, they speak Spanish, don't they? I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm going to remove myself now. Thank you guys.
That was cancelled in Mexico.
I just apologise to every Mexican.
We're losing one country at a time. Last week
Aye,
it's
aye,
India,
aye.
now it's Mexico. Celebrity involvement. Does The Rock count? He's a pretty big celebrity these days. He's in a few Netflix films. He's in Red One. I didn't see Red One.
No, that's Amazon Prime.
That's the
It was actually,
that's the
yeah.
TikTok alternative, right? Red one.
Is it?
It's something like that, was it?
Yeah.
It's stage today, yeah, but
Red Note.
TikTok
Red Note.
is shut. Is he still going ahead with that? Is it just today? Well,
I think
it's
so.
today
yeah.
here.
As far as I've heard.
The 19th. So probably in about 6 hours or so.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less.
Well, it's the 19th here now. It's my birthday, but you know,
Yeah.
just let you know, my birthday. You know, we're mentioning that.
Cool. Happy birthday again.
Happy 41st.
Trump will probably overturn it or whatever and just be like, yeah, I like TikTok now.
You think?
Yeah.
I meant to show you last week. I forgot that the little preview show that they did with well, actually, no, it was Pat McAfee's show. Actually, the day of the Netflix debut, and they had Michael Cole on McAfee's show talking about Netflix and whatever. And McAfee said, you know, the way this company says everything it touches turns to gold right now. It's it's doing really well. And Cole said, well, yeah, he said we have had some success. He said, but then again, we did launch Tout. So I wasn't expecting a Tout rep in 2025. Wow. I didn't expect
Brock
one.
Lesnar quit.
Yeah, we quit on Tout. I remember that. Touted
Just
out.
amazed to read a Tout reference in 2025.
Yeah. I kind of miss it, just for how much of a train wreck it was, and how much WWE was
That's what
trying to
they-
make it a thing.
Well, now TikTok's getting short. I mean, it was ahead of its time, wasn't it? It was TikTok essentially. Should
Yeah, a little bit,
bring
yeah.
it back.
Or as Jericho lampooned Flim Flam
Plan.
during the pandemic era. There you go, that's a Jericho reference in 2025, can you believe that?
I know.
That guy. Where's he been?
Let him go into obscurity.
I can't think of a celebrity. So I'm just going to say no. No celebrities. All year. I mean, I can think of a celebrity, but I don't think Taylor Swift is going for the women's title.
I don't think she would commit to being a wrestler either, even as a one-off.
No. unlike Logan Paul, who has committed to being a full-time wrestler. Not gonna lie though, if Taylor Swift actually expressed interest in doing something, they'd make her the bloody champion.
Oh, they would, yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
You say, Logan's to be full-time. Did you hear what he apparently said to Nick Khan?
Oh, this is some bullshit. This is bullshit.
So apparently... Apparently he's been offered $250 million to fight Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's turned around to Nick Khan and said, "If you give me more, I'll stay in WWE and not take it." So Nick Khan's just gonna say, "Off you go then."
Yeah.
What? Paul says, I think I can match a 250 million offer his receipts for Huh.
Did he respond with, "I'd rather just make 250 million off you by promoting the actual fight with Conor McGregor"?
Right?
Well, surely if I was Nick Khan, I'd let him go, because surely the fact that he's going to fight Conor McGregor, that would be some sort of promotion for WWE.
That's what I mean.
Even if he's
It's not,
doesn't actually get
it's not like
mentioned.
an "oh no," is it? It's like, "Oh cool,
Yeah.
alright, that's a bit more promotion for it."
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's
Have
not
you noticed
question
something, by the way,
Logan
about Nick
Paul's
Khan?
intelligence.
I meant to mention this last week. When he was at about the Netflix debut, he was seen in the crowd on Netflix, on the Netflix show. And obviously he's been seen at other shows as well. He never looks happy.
Who, Nick
Yeah.
Khan?
He never looks like he's happy to be doing what he's doing.
Yeah. Because he knows he's trying to make money from a professional wrestling sport that he doesn't like.
Well, yeah.
He's a numbers guy. He's not in it for the art of wrestling.
I never forget that bit when Cody won at Mania.
Yeah, and he just looked
Cody
pissed.
goes over and hugs him.
Yeah.
He just looked really pissed off with the whole situation.
He just has a resting bitch face.
Maybe, yeah, that's possible too.
I'm
gonna-
now I'm wondering.
He's if you asked him about it, he'd be like, "What? I'm smiling." You're like, "No, you're not." He's like, "I am."
I'm going with either one of the Kelseys, depending if they win the Super Bowl or not, or
Jeez.
Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World, who played Topanga.
Topanga in a
Yeah.
WrestleMania match. If Logan Paul is fighting Conor McGregor, does that mean Conor McGregor could end up going to Saudi and wrestling someone? A little
No.
cross promotion.
Possible.
It's
There's
not.
been talk of him getting involved in WWE for a
Yeah,
while, isn't
it's his kind of thing, isn't it?
there? Yeah.
Is there not too much bad press with him?
Probably, but
Isn't there bad press with Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not on the. I don't think on the same scale.
I beg to differ.
Well, no, like, and Conor McGregor, like, being challenged over things he's done to his wife, and
Okay, you got me there. Because
And-
WWE's not a big fan of domestic
like
violence.
throwing a massive like cart at a bus
A
at a
bus
UFC
window,
thing,
yeah.
and like nearly blinding someone.
God, that screenshot of him throwing that fucking stool at a bus. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
I don't
I've
know. I
never
might be
even
completely
seen
wrong on the partner thing. If I am, I apologise, because obviously. But I'm sure there was some kind of controversial investigations.
Yeah.
there's been some
Even when
controversy,
hush
for
hush.
sure.
Well, he was sued for damages for raping someone, wasn't he? But he got off with it legally.
All right. Well, there you go.
But
I don't feel as bad
The-
now.
the person who was
Well, I
obviously
do, because that's
the victim
horrific for the
was-
person involved. But I meant just for
Yeah.
the allegation, me saying it.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, there was no charges brought against him, but the that's what you got to say, alleged victim was sued him, and they found in their favour. So, yeah, there's a lot of controversy around them. There's other stories as well, I've heard. But like you say, is he any worse than Logan Paul?
Oh yeah, because what's Logan Paul done in that regard?
Well, there was that whole dead body
so we
thing,
can
wasn't
tell
there?
you a few things.
Yeah.
Well, I know, yeah, the Japan trip and that, but there was nothing. It was poor taste, but there was nothing.
Yeah, true.
It didn't break any laws or.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, this is not really. Okay, never mind. That is a clip. Never mind. Sorry, I'm looking here. I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
There's like a
Celebrity.
particular. No, there's a particular screen grab.
About Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise in WWE.
He wouldn't do it, would he? Too short.
Too sure they wouldn't have him.
And what though? He does all
wouldn't
his
dare.
own
No, I
stunning,
mean he
so
wouldn't dare do it because he wouldn't stand in the ring with someone that's nearly 7 foot when he's like 5 foot nothing.
I
He'd
don't
be
know,
like,
yeah,
"There's no box for me to stand on."
he does all his own stunts, doesn't he? So he might be
He
quite
does.
willing to get involved with it.
And maybe he
Never
could
know.
help out his brother Apollo.
He could, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
I believe.
I reckon
we're
it's-
Sorry,
We're
here it
really
is.
not.
This is a screen grab from him throwing whatever that thing is at the boss.
Now I see why you spent so long looking for it.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was worth it.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's the noise he made as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to go with Conor McGregor, Chucks, by any chance?
No, I'm still going for no one, but, you know, the TKO, it's not out of the realm of possibility that if he's doing one, you know, like he could do both.
Fair enough.
I
Beans,
think, I don't think it's going to happen because they couldn't afford him, but I think if they did get Tom Cruise in some form, I think he'd be willing to have a go. I think he'd take a good spot. I think he'd...
No, he's a Scientologist. There's no way he's doing it.
Is that against Scientology? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not
Can't wrestle.
on the Sabbath.
Probably a lot of things that are against Scientology.
Funny Anton.
Beans, who you
Yeah,
got?
Beans is going with Laura Mipsum.
Yeah.
I never said Tom Cruise. Bean said him. I'll take it, like, but I never said him.
I said a Netflix person.
You did.
You're probably onto something there, but I don't know who it would be.
Can we allow that, Chucks? A Netflix person?
Well, I think someone will probably do like an entrance at WrestleMania, like with the frontman's mask on or something like that, or
Yeah.
Oh, someone will just do a Squid Game. Well,
there'll be reference to it or something in something somewhere.
I know. What you got to remember is though the pay-per-views or PLE, sorry, they're not Netflix in the US. They're only Netflix here. Still on Peacock.
Yeah, but they're still going
So-
to promote Netflix, aren't they?
I suppose they
there's a
probably
lot of
will.
Netflix promotion. I don't think a Netflix mask counts as a celebrity getting involved in a match.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't mind a Netflix person if, like, when we review it, the person it turns out to be is obviously a Netflix person. If we can go, oh yeah, that's I don't know, Dave Chappelle. All of his specials are on Netflix. Yeah, sure, he is a Netflix person. All right.
And arguably a transphobe.
Well, I'm going there. He's a Netflix.
You
person.
say tomato, I say tomato.
Beans, do you want to go with a transphobic Netflix person by any chance?
In pro wrestling? 50-50, probably.
I just like the fact that there doesn't seem to be a celebrity. Smoot doesn't really have a backstory. I just don't really hate
so hesitant to give my my thumbs up to Stevie Richards that I haven't heard anything, but that doesn't mean Smoot hasn't heard something.
Oh, he said something recently, actually, that made people hate him. Nothing like bad. It was just like an opinion that people couldn't stand. It was something. Oh, what was it? Oh, fuck. Now I gotta look for that. Hold on. Okay, so we're allowing being.
It's gonna be something horrific.
So we're allowing a Netflix person, but it has to be an obvious one, right? Is that it?
I think if we can all agree at the end that it is a Netflix person, it's not just, you know, an actor who happens to have been on a Netflix thing. I can't think of who a Netflix person would be. I could.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give you a bit more specifics, but I can't think at the minute.
I mean, we were all kind of obvious here. Or, not obvious, but in the ballpark. Chucks is just flat out saying no because he can't think of one.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny's had. Yeah.
That could be a good one. If it turns out all year there's no celebrity in a match, that deserves a point.
Sure.
Because, you know, WrestleMania, it's all about celebrity.
Bad Bunny.
Johnny Knoxville.
Had a match. Yeah. They've done stuff with the Kelseys before. So that's not that far-fetched.
Gronk.
Gronkowski, yeah.
Hang on, are we talking? Oh, so it's in a match, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it has to be in a match, and it'll probably be WrestleMania. It usually is.
Watch where they announce WrestleMania for the UK, and we get some really obscure British celebrity involved in the match.
Michael Barrymore.
Oh, okay.
Michael Barrymore.
This is what it was. So apparently.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. Stevie Richards thought that Mike Awesome did not have like a good. What was it? Storytelling in the ring or something like that.
Yeah,
his psychology sucked, quote unquote. And it's like, okay, that's just a shitty opinion from Stevie, but it's not like, you know, compared to like other stuff. Yeah.
He's saying though all those matches between Mike Awesome and Masato Tanaka were like really hard hitting, and we go, oh my god, those guys beat the shit out of each other. But it's not like there was a big memorable. You couldn't say, oh yeah, that one at that show, that was awesome, that was a 5-star. We just go, God, those two. Damn, the moves they took.
Yeah, I'll go with Gabriel Basso.
Who?
Who the fuck?
Gabriel Basso.
Gabriel and Basso. Gabriel
You have to give us
Basso
more information on that one,
is
Bean.
BASSO.
Louis Gabriel Basso the Third, in fact.
Night Agent. Netflix show. Kind of
Yeah.
B-list celebrity. Could do with some
Agent.
promotion. Get involved in WWE.
This will be like one of those Masked Singer reveals where they take the mask off and everyone goes, not sure about that. You know, Gabriel Basso from the Big C and Super 8.
The Night Agent is good, to be fair, but I can't see him getting involved in that. Maybe.
I mean, I'm not saying he's going to have a match. I'm just saying that they're
No,
going to do
well,
something.
That's the question, Beans.
It doesn't say match. Oh yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
I agree with Chuck's. Nobody.
Oh my god.
I thought it was just a bit more. Oh, never mind.
Just like any celebrity showing up on any show.
No, I just meant like a bit more involved than the. What?
Like a Raw guest host at the Summerfest.
Yeah. Just a big
Alright.
segment with them in.
Cool, right, we're finally done with that
All
one.
right.
We're nearly there. We're getting
Yes, we're
three left.
please.
Smoot's thinking about, can we get this going into week 3?
No.
No, yeah.
No.
No, we're nearly. We don't need to drag this out. Some of these will happen by the time we get finished.
Yeah, including Gabriel having a match.
Oh, yeah, Gabriel Basso the Third. He's how many 5+ star matches, not just 5-star, but 5+ star matches, will WWE and AEW have? So this is 2 predictions in one.
You mean 5-star matches as rated by Dave?
As rated by Dynamite Dave, yeah.
By Dinky Dave.
Probably about 15, and they're all going to be in AEW.
Yeah.
15 and none. All right, I got you. AEW 15.
No, I'll say WWE. He'll probably give 2 to WWE.
And AEW 15.
Yeah.
Do we know, out of interest, when was the last time he did give a 5-star match in WWE?
In WWE, Dave Meltzer. I had this the other day, didn't I? Yes. 2020s. The last one he gave to WWE. God, there's a lot in the 2020s.
Really?
Yeah, the last. Well, I mean, his 5-star. October the 5th. Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Bad Blood.
That was the Hell in a Cell, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5. That was the Hell in a Cell. And it was 5 stars exactly.
Okay. More reasonable.
For that, he also gave 5 to Cody and AJ in France. Backlash.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Did Beans actually say 15?
He said 15 for AEW, yeah. Actually,
Also,
I'm
probably
gonna
all be on Dynamite.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And how many for WWE?
2.
2 for... Ay.
For reference, last year, 2024, AEW had 12 5+ star matches.
Jesus.
So it's very possible. Oh, and another one actually, because it was AEW New Japan for Forbidden Door, so 13.
Hold on one sec here. I'm gonna go with...
How many WWE ones did they do?
Last year, I think it's just those.
2.
I'll go...
AJ and CM Punk.
Yeah, and then AJ there. And then... Yeah, then we're in 2023, so just the 2, yeah.
So I'm actually quite accurate on my random prediction. If
You're in the ballpark.
You're not far off.
No.
What did Cody finishing the story get then? Is he giving that 4 3/4? WrestleMania 40.
probably because too many people got involved.
Pro Fight DB.
I'll go 7 for AEW, 3 for WWE.
Oh, this fucking guy. It is 4 3/4 for Cody Rhodes finishing the story.
Really?
Yeah.
And he gave AJ and Cody the following month a better rating.
Yeah. I swear he's just trolling at this point.
Yes, definitely.
He's a knobhead.
Will, what do you have
Sorry.
besides fuck Dave Meltzer?
Yeah, we'll go with that. I'll say, what was it, 12? He's done 12 AW and 1 WWE.
Just want to get you to name that one. What's it going to be? I'll go with 10 for AEW and 3 for WWE.
Alright.
And the last proper prediction will be who will get the Pro Wrestling Illustrated #1, the PWO 500. Who gets the much coveted #1 spot?
Male or female?
Yeah, both.
Damn you. Female, Jordana Grace.
Wow. Okay.
Tough one, this.
Male, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. Holy.
Wow.
Those are left field, but I like it. I think it's got to be Rhea. For men's. It's very kayfabe, and it's going to be whoever holds the belt for a long time.
Is this decided by Dave?
Oh,
No,
PWI.
PWI.
Alright, okay. I didn't know if he was involved in it, sorry.
No, not his thing. Anyone got anything?
Great question. I think Beans is in the ballpark there with Jacob Fatu and Jordan Grace.
I think it'd be Jacob Fatu.
I'll go Solo Sikoa.
Really? Here for Solo.
And
He's a dud.
Love you, Solo.
He's a dud. Just lined up. Hold on. Solo Sikoa and
CM Punk.
Wait, what?
well, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Whoa,
who's on the winning side
male
of
and
this one?
female.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry. Change from Solo to Punk.
Okay.
And in terms of women, I'll go. Rhea Ripley.
You know, yeah, okay. I think that's how it's going to be. Will Ospreay and
Fuck
Rhea
that.
Ripley.
Fuck that.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't think Spoot agrees.
Fuck that. I hate Will Ospreay.
Bro.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh God! That didn't help the cause, that Chuck.
No.
Number one, huh? Well, who's number one for the guys last year?
Cody won it.
Was it Cody? PWI 500.
I got that one. I'd be wrong.
Full list. Cody, yeah, Swerve, Will Ospreay, Seth freaking Rollins, and Naito. Top 5.
Mariah May's one for me. I'm trying to think of the guy for this year. I want it to be CM Punk, but I don't know if he can stay healthy is the thing.
Yeah.
That's that's not a bad pick, but like I said, it has to be him being healthy.
It's been okay so far, I think.
Yeah. Like I said, he has to remain healthy for that to be a number one. Otherwise, I'd pick him. I was thinking maybe Roman, but they haven't really done anything with Roman. I don't see him going with a year of Kevin Owens. So I'm gonna go with Jeff Jarrett. No,
Just the thought of that name.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine the people
After his
just...
monumental return of
Yeah.
becoming heavyweight champion of the world.
Again, if he can stay healthy, I'll go Kenny Omega. With this
I
one.
could have said Jeff Jarrett if he can stay up.
That might be
Kenny
a
Omega.
good pick, and they might give it to him as a bit of a, I don't know, bit of a token gesture more than Cena.
No. No. No.
Gonna be around for most of the year.
It doesn't
Yeah,
mean he's gonna have
probably.
like... He might have like a 5-star match. He's not gonna have them all. Also, I hate to say this, but they need to get a move on booking Cena here. I feel like, come on, chop chop. What are you
Well,
waiting for?
they've announced him for the Rumble, so
Yeah.
Okay, big
He's
whoop.
already
It's his
gonna
last
be
year.
main event of
Book him.
WrestleMania and win the title. What do you mean?
Yeah, book him.
Yeah.
Book him for another match on Raw on Netflix. Come on.
they announced card, if
They
you
say
like, for the
40 odd
Rumble.
dates or something when he first announced it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be week in, week out, is it?
The announced entrance is pretty stacked already for the Rumble.
Fuck him.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be more
All
stacked
the
if
others
he
jumped
was
in as
it.
well, didn't they? Was it Punk and McIntyre and Rollins? I think were in there.
Punk, McIntyre, Rollins, Cena, Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
LA Knight,
yeah.
Jey Uso,
They kind
Rey
of dropped.
Mysterio.
They kind of dropped the ball with LA Knight lately.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the women's side, it's pretty stacked too. Nia Jax.
God.
I can't believe you just said that.
That's worse than me picking Jeff Jarrett for the PWI #1 spot, in my opinion. All right. Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Yes.
Is that it? The last one?
Did you choose a man one?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, Kenny Omega,
Yeah. See.
man one. And Will, what was your women's one? Oh, it was Rhea, wasn't it? Yeah, Rhea.
Yeah.
Ripley. Well, in that case, that leaves just one thing to do.
Uh-oh.
Bold predictions, everyone. I need a
Oh.
bold prediction.
I thought that was the last one. My bad.
It was the last kind of, one. But this is
Bring the
this is
music back.
real
There we
last
go.
one. This can be anything. Bolder the better.
The final boss wins the Royal Rumble.
That's pretty bold.
Can't see that happening myself.
Almost as bold as
Yeah, but I
Ricochet winning the Continental Classic.
Well, if you want it,
Also bold.
Go ahead.
the guy out of the Night Agent on Netflix being in a match. With him.
Yeah, that's true. That would win.
That's
If
bold.
that happens, that would win.
Okay, I've got one. I'm gonna say Shane McMahon appears in AEW.
Ooh. I mean, last year you had 3.
By the
Will.
end.
Was it?
I said last year you had 3.
They were good ones, though.
Yeah. And one of them
Shane
was in the
McMahon.
ballpark.
Appears in AEW.
I've actually got a couple. Can we have more than one?
Yeah.
The one.
If you got more than one, go for it. I can do what I did last year and just bullet point this.
Shane in AEW.
Oops.
I think this might be well off, but we'll go for it. TKO will have some sort of WWE UFC event.
Oh,
Where we
TKO
have-
holds WWE slash
Had they announced Conor
UFC.
McGregor's gonna fight in WWE?
joint event. Yeah, that could happen.
UFC. Do they have a pay-per-view? Is that what you said?
Yeah, basically.
Hybrid joint event, yeah. I'm going to stick with my one from last year. Tony Khan closes Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's not a bad show actually. Yeah.
What was my ones last year, Chuck?
You had
I'll pull it up.
The Undertaker wrestles in Saudi.
Could happen.
It could happen.
Was that it?
That's what you had last year. Smoot had John Cena will appear on AEW TV.
That definitely
Will
not
had
happening
WWE
this year.
Will had WWE buys TNA. We're getting there. And Raw
you know
goes
what?
back
That was-
to 2 hours on TNT.
I wasn't far away on that one either.
You're pretty good.
I'm gonna put that down again. I think TNA, WWE. We're already seeing the official partnership. Maybe it goes one step further.
WWE buys TNA.
Yeah.
3 bold predictions.
So wait, what you have a third one, Will?
I'm trying to think how I'm gonna word it because NXT and TNA merge.
Oh, okay. So not
Okay.
WWE buys TNA,
No.
but TNA NXT merger.
NXT
NXT.
We had that in the intro with Jordan Grace when she came out. She would turn around. And
Oh,
have
that's
the
true. She had it
yeah.
right on. Yeah.
She did, yeah.
Beans, what did you say you were having?
The Rock to win the Rumble.
The Rock wins the Rumble. What?
Well, it's a way of setting up something big, isn't it? With him.
What? He's like part majority owner of TKO. What do you mean? I mean, look,
Yeah,
no
he's
problem.
a guy. never
now.
win matches.
He's back to being the Rock. He'll want to win in a fair way. He'll enter himself into the Rumble and. throw
It's
29
out there,
to
but
run,
it's
so-
not as out there as you'd think.
Don't fuck around and get me emotional up in this thing. I'm not...
It's definitely out there, but it's not as ridiculous as you might think.
Someone has a really good run in the Rumble, they're in it for an hour, get down to the last bit, and final boss comes out number 30, blows his hamstrings by throwing him over the ropes. Yeah, they could do it like with, like really piss Punk off, like he'll come in at number 1, Punk will be in it for like an hour and a half. Then Rock comes in at the end and just takes it off him.
Okay, hold on. How do I do this over here?
And then he can get booed again.
50-50. Okay.
I mean,
I'll
Punk's
try to
gonna walk
do.
out again like he did last time.
I'll try to do multiple here because I like.
Trying to think of something else.
I'll also throw in AEW. See, merges belts. I mean, scraps championships. I don't know which ones, but I think they're going to have to cut down on the number of belts they've got in that company. Which is exactly what I said last year.
Okay, hold on.
Hanging on.
1 second.
I've got another one along. Slightly controversial.
Go ahead.
Oh, controversial one.
I don't know. I was quite out of word. All charges against Vince are dropped.
Wow.
Oh, see, I'm kind of in the ballpark with
And then he
that.
buys TNA.
Yeah.
Now, not quite. He'll start as a new company, not wrestling company, entertainment company.
But he's already done that one, hasn't he?
It's still sort of. He hasn't actually opened it yet, has he? Apparently they're waiting for the charges to. What's happening, whatever happened with them.
I've got down. Vince cleared of all charges. That is a bold prediction.
I'm also including, by cleared of all charges, I'm also including any possible presidential pardons.
That's true. He could get a presidential pardon.
That's going to happen
Oh,
on
man.
Monday. That's the first thing that's happening.
Yeah.
He's out on Raw.
Mine's a little bit more wild than that.
Good.
Vince McMahon dies.
Oh my
Wait, is that a little too bold or no? Like, he's 90 something. He's not a young chicken anymore.
god! 90 something!
He's late 70s.
Is he?
I thought he was 88.
Yeah, he's 78 or something.
Hold on, let me check his age here. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll say
78
to like.
Let me walk that back then. Hold on.
It's not.
Oh,
79.
79.
Okay.
Okay. All right, maybe.
He's pretty advanced in age.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
So you're not going with.
It just seems a bit wrong predicting people's death.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, he's a piece of shit, so. Could you blame me?
I've got you down as Vince McMahon dies for real this time.
No.
Will it involve a limo explosion?
I mean, that's a little too extreme. It's a little too far out there. I thought he was older than that.
Prediction. You could at least say via assassination.
Jesus.
Wow.
No, I think they're gonna sever ties with Hulk Hogan, for one. The WWE partnership ain't working with them.
I don't see how they can work with that new deal he's signed with his beer.
They could do his beer, but I don't think they'll do anything with him.
It's real American beer. I don't know how you can put someone else on that.
Yeah.
So like, we could remove Hulk Hogan as the face of the beer, but it's called Real. So what is it? Jack Swagger is going to be the new face of Real American Beer.
Chad Gable can do it.
Chad Gable. Chad Gable is Kurt Angle. He's going to be the face of milk.
A bit of a parody advert for it. It'll work.
Yeah, they are slowly turning Gable into Angle, aren't they?
Slowly.
he's
Well,
totally
They've given him the equivalent of him joining like Ring of Honor entrance music of a rip-off of his Kurt Angle music.
He's got the singlet. He's got the "You Suck" chant. He uses the
I'm
ankle.
not sure
lock
they're
now.
even doing the "You Suck" now, aren't they?
Yeah.
He's got the A on it for what is it, American Made or something or whatever it is. He's doing the whiny, like whinging on the microphone like the original Kurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be doing condom commercials soon. Like Kurt did.
I think
Start handing out condoms to the crowd.
some type of upper management in AEW. No, stop. Some type of upper management in AEW changes.
Be a death.
No, not be a death. Stop it.
I just can't believe you've done a prediction on death.
Yeah, like we had
He's not young, okay?
see
Is
it.
my point.
Yeah,
No,
but
we
he's
had
gonna live
the-
forever. He's made of plastic now.
Well, plastic
I've got an
cannot.
idea for a new segment.
What?
No, like we had this TNA still in business.
Vince McMahon's still alive.
It's Vince McMahon.
Oh my
Da-da-da-da.
What are you gonna do when it finally ends? Put the tombstone on, or what?
I mean, we could do that, yeah. We could do that. That's a little bit more, yeah, that's a little more tasteful than is. He just dies this year. Like,
Is Vince McMahon dead yet?
Is Vince McMahon dead yet? Not yet.
not yet. I mean, there was that Twitter account for Jimmy Carter. Like, is Jimmy Carter dead yet? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Well, that's because he actually was like 100 years old, right?
Yeah. Alrighty. Anyway,
I'm gonna do
The
something.
only more tasteful one that we could do is Vince McMahon in jail yet?
No, he's not going to jail.
he's not. That doesn't seem likely.
Does he have a brace?
I think even if, you know what, in all seriousness, I think even if he did get found guilty and all that, I think due to his age, I don't think he'd ever get sent down anyway.
Yeah, no kidding.
Exactly. Yeah. He's too old and too rich for prison. Be on house arrest or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago's quite nice.
Sure, Donald's got a room for him somewhere.
I'm gonna
I feel
go.
like I'm missing a major prediction.
Kevin
Donald Trump
Kelly.
kicked out of the Hall of Fame? No.
No. I'm gonna say Kevin Kelly joins QAnon.
Wow.
So 2023. Kevin Kelly joins.
He's gonna say or do something that's like QAnon adjacent, and it's just gonna be like very obvious that he's like a part of it. He's like really super brainwashed.
Okay, here's a bold prediction. By the end of the year, the New Day reunites.
That's not bold.
Yeah. That's not bold.
That's
really.
not bold?
That is pretty bold considering the bloody not technically split up, really.
Well, Big E's out. I mean, Big E, like, they're
Yeah.
all friends again.
Well, he's not, is he? Because, I mean, they're not... He's not involved in anything, so he's not really out as such.
No, he is. That was the whole thing that they did. It's just us now.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
kind of kicked him out, and then he's going to come back. They're going to have a feud, but it's going to end with them all realizing that we all love pancakes.
There's going to be a segment in catering where it all just comes together.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going to eat that last one?
They're going to eat some bootios and then realize that they were being booty the whole time. Ugh, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Why are you yelling at me?
What's that?
Kevin Kelly saying, "Why are you yelling at me?" It's hard to tell because the acclaimed music is playing over it for a brief moment, but yeah. That's like my only Kevin Kelly soundbite I have on here.
All right. Is that it, or Beans? Do you want to add a second one?
I feel like I need to add something, but I'm not quite sure what to go with.
Do you want to predict that Vince McMahon dies this year?
Oh,
Okay.
Someone's gonna die.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm not planning anything, but like I'm just,
Stop stressing over.
it's inevitable that someone will.
I'm just saying, like, he's really old, dude. Like,
He's really old.
he's probably had, like, drugs.
He's technically, he's about 135, actually, if you take all the years of sleep that he's not actually had.
Yeah, like, dude doesn't sleep. He's probably, like, had a history of, like, drugs and whatnot. And steroids.
Maybe. It's possible.
Like, that shit catches up with you.
Evidently not when you're 79 and still going.
Mm.
Back over here. All right.
Not
Also,
quite sure.
just to be clear about the AEW one, I think either Tony Khan like is either gonna get help or like he doesn't run AEW anymore or something like that.
Tony
I feel.
Khan specifically.
Maybe something in the upper management area.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like,
I
there's
thought there was
something
gonna be a
is gonna.
death.
Stop it! No,
Sorry, I actually forgot the main.
I
character
like Tony Khan. He runs his company like a putz. All right.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Danielson, isn't it? They'll
Yeah, like maybe.
Disciplinary
take over
Danielson
or
taking over.
help.
Yeah, maybe Danielson becomes like a commish or something like that.
Hmm.
I-
A proper one, or not like a.
Not
Right.
Bruce Daniels.
Yeah.
Apparently he's about to retire.
Apparently, the
almost had
match he
Danielson,
had on Collision was the last one. So I've heard.
Alright, if Beans doesn't have anything else.
Bryan Danielson goes back to WWE.
That's what I
Wow.
thought about that as well.
Apparently, the Bellas are back on good terms with WWE. They're talking about possibly going back.
Well, Nikki was there, weren't she? For,
Yeah.
Mm.
And she's just fresh off of a divorce too, because of a domestic spat with her now ex-husband, presumably.
No.
Is it really a spat? I think it sounded a little bit more serious than that. From
Yeah.
some of the things
Yeah.
I heard, but,
Oh. I thought you were questioning whether or not it was real. It was just a thing for Total Bellas.
I don't even think that's not even a show anymore.
she doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's just how she lives.
Jesus.
Bryan Danielson back to WWE. You could have had that for your big jumps between WWE and AEW. You got
Mm.
Yeah.
Nick Nemeth, who's not even in AEW. Alright, that's
we
the
kind
end of that
made
one.
that about generally, didn't we? Don't make my prediction about Nick Nemeth having to go to AEW before he returns to WWE on the space of a calendar year.
I guess that's it then. It's just time to find out where our thumbs are this week.
Okie dokie. Here, we can make that transition happen. Hold on. Just one quick second here. There we are. Ta-da.
Hey,
Okay. What do you got?
I'll go thumbs up. Penta on Raw.
yeah, I'm going to jump
And
on
the
that
match.
as well.
The
I'm
match
going to
is
say
always quite good.
I liked that he was allowed to promo in Spanish.
Mm.
He was obviously more comfortable that way. It sounded great. I don't know what he said, but it sounded good. People seem to love it. That never would have happened in Vince's time.
Said Tony Khan's an idiot.
Maybe he did.
I don't know.
Do you want that? Hold on. Tom is an idiot. Want that there?
Yeah, I can put that. That's true.
Okay.
And also, this tweet.
Maki Ito.
Sweet.
Just being in America?
You see the caption?
I go to America. Or I go America.
Well,
I go, America.
Yeah.
Hello,
well, I mean, we
motherfucker.
just skipped out the first part, but yeah, sure.
Alright.
Who is that?
That's one-off AEW personality Maki Ito.
And a bear.
And the bear, yeah.
Fluffy bear.
And she says, "Hello, motherfuckers, I go America." That's how she talks all the time.
Rock's
I
got
enjoy
a
it.
lover.
This Maki Ito is brilliant. She should be around more. It's a shame that she's not.
What's your thumbs down?
I didn't have many thumbs down this week. Nothing that like really jumps out as being bad. But did you get my? I did make one tweet this week that something jumped out at me, and that was the return of commentating.
I got this shit.
Ricochet came out with a pair of scissors in his pocket because he stabbed Swerve last week, didn't he? And Excalibur asked, "What's Ricochet gonna do? Go out into the crowd and stab those people with scissors?" Which I thought was a bit much. And then Taz said, "If he stabbed one of the announcers, it would be fine." Oh my god!
Yeah. He did. Yeah, I do remember that. I was like, "What the fuck?"
God.
And I got distracted with the blood.
Someone's gonna die in the next year as well.
It was bad enough that he said like he was talking about stabbing the fans. that seems too much. It's like, yeah, but he could stab you and I wouldn't mind. Wow.
I think who's the guy that's Botchamania?
Matthew.
Yeah.
I think he tweeted that actually. That he has found it. There you go, Smooth. What's the exact bit?
Oh, he's got the clip.
I mean, first the disrespect from Swerve Strickland. What's he going to do? Go out into the crowd and stab those people with scissors?
Oh, I hope not. If he stabbed one of the announcers, it'd be fine.
Wow.
Keep playing, so the reaction, you see Taz's reaction.
Yeah, you can
Taz
see them
pissed
at the
himself.
table.
He's like laughing. That's pretty funny. Yeah, okay. Taz insinuating that Ricochet should stab one of the announcers with a pair of scissors. You got it. God, I just...
Really didn't think that was going to be in a thumbs up and thumbs down.
That's a good thumbs up. You've just gone past it.
Yeah. I'll get to it. Hold on.
KO's t-shirt.
KO's t-shirt was very good.
Yes. First I need to... Yeah, okay. Stop booking dinky arenas for me. That's a thumbs down.
If they're the only ones they can fill.
AEW booking arenas that make the product look dinkier than it should be. Like, this is supposed to be a themed show. Like, don't put it in a small arena. Like, I'm sorry, it does not look good. The only thing that kind of saved them a little bit here was like the upper deckers having like this weird, like these guardrails here that made it look like I don't know. It made it look like it reminded me of the fight cage that NXT did for a little while, where people were like standing behind the like rafters.
They changed the card camera position, didn't it? So it was facing the announcer.
Yeah, it was on the ramp with the stage and the
Yeah.
weird angle.
No, ECW used to do that years ago.
Yes. Like, I just at this point, just put the ring on the stage. If you're gonna put like the product in these small venues, just put the fucking ring on the stage already. Thumbs up. What would it be? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's another thumbs down, actually.
Cope? Are we thumbs down in Cope every week?
Do you want that to be your favorite
I
thumbs
think
down?
that might have to be it. As long as he sticks with it.
Alright, there you go, Cope.
Thumbs down. I think you're about to mention it. It was MJF melting.
Oh god, yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah, first off, it's... Wrestling needs to stop dissing sex work. Or women being loose. In regards to MJF, Jeff Jarrett. 'Cause, like, all it was
I
like,
have
your mother's a whore and your girlfriend. What did I put? Hold on. You represent. Yeah, MJF was a little too on the nose, saying that Jeff Jarrett represents every failing company, and Jeff Jarrett's comeback was like, "Oh yeah, well your girlfriend's a Canadian call girl." It's like, okay, calm down.
Yeah.
We can do better with the insults here, okay? And like when Paige Van Zant was with AEW for like a cup of coffee, Chris Jericho was like insinuating that, you know, oh, she does OnlyFans, as if that's an insult of some sort. So I don't know.
I forgot
Yeah.
all about her.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why she left. I think she's making more on OnlyFans, wasn't she?
yeah. And she's partnered up with Mandy Rose, I believe, or they had like some sort of a collab of some sort. Yeah, the whole MJF Jeff Jarrett angle thing is just not good. And yeah, MJF's Tanner for whatever reason was sweating off of him during that promo here.
It reminded me of that clip of, it was the politician.
Rudy Giuliani.
Bruce Giuliani's
Yeah.
hair dye
Oh,
was
the lawyer.
falling off.
Yeah, it was not good. Whenever this happens, it's not good. So, anyway, oops, sorry, hit the wrong button there. That's my 2 thumbs down. Thumbs up would be probably Megan Bain looking like $1,000,000 and Samoa Joe is back. Yay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he come back, didn't he?
So there you go. That's probably the only positive thing I have to say about AEW this week. Beans, what do you have?
Thumbs down. I'm going to go with, and I don't know if you've seen this, but on SmackDown, the main event was Tiffany Stratton against Bayley for the title.
Yeah.
And there was quite an awkward moment which involved a bit of a wardrobe malfunction for Tiffany Stratton.
Is this a thumbs up or thumbs down? Hold on.
No, this is a thumbs down.
Okay.
I don't know why she wears attire the way she does, because basically what happened was she ended up getting knocked to the outside and she lay flat with, like, you know, dead, like, complete flat pancake.
Yeah.
And her top went up her chest slightly and revealed underboobs. But also in the underboobs, there were there was quite clear signs of, shall we say, cosmetic surgery scars.
Oh.
Which
Oh,
I just, and I don't know what happened, but there was a lot where the camera focused on Bayley and she was talking to the ref. The ref was talking to them both. Then I noticed that the top had been pulled down slightly. The commentators went quiet for ages, and I just thought it was a really odd thing, and it kind of just blew the whole match a bit. But so that's my thumbs down. Thumbs up, I'm not too sure actually. I'm trying to remember what happened on Raw. I thought, actually, the one thing funny on SmackDown, I'd say Kevin Owens when he was arguing with Rey Mysterio. Oh, there you go.
Is that what you're talking about right there?
Yep. But you can clearly see 2 scars there.
True.
And the camera also went round a little bit. And there was other points earlier on in the match where you could see it as well. Which was a bit weird.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. It's not
fair,
something
man.
I would thumbs down. Uh,
I don't know. I mean, nothing against it. Obviously, we all know, you know. But I just think, I don't know.
okay.
It was just the way the whole. It wasn't the actual thing, it was more what it did with the match, if you know what I mean. It just kind of derailed it all a little bit. And
because it ruined the momentum, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And obviously it wasn't particularly nice for Tiffany.
See, you didn't mention that part, ruining the momentum of the match.
On a slightly related note, not really a thumbs up or down, but it was just funny. A guy on SmackDown had a sign that just said, "Show me your tiffies," which made me laugh.
What happened?
Should watch the main event then.
There was a bit as well with the promo at the beginning between Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio, where Kevin Owens came out and was all
the Kevin Owens
yuppie
shirt.
to... Eh?
The Kevin Owens shirt here. On SmackDown.
Yeah, that's good.
But also, while he was doing the promo, he was like sucking up to Rey Mysterio, saying he was great and stuff, and then as soon as Rey was like defending Cody, he obviously turned on him. And it was, he said, "Have you got blonde hair underneath that mask?" Which I just found funny the way that he said it.
There was a bit though later on, a thumbs down. I suppose it's not really a thumbs down because it's not really her fault. There was a bit in the match later on. Was it the match? Or was it? Anyway, there's a bit where Owens is beaten down, right? And he slams his head into the barrier, and his family is sitting in front of the front row.
Oh yeah.
And is her name Aaliyah, his daughter?
Yeah.
She's just sat there pissing herself laughing while her father's getting her head battered.
Yeah. I
Obviously,
it was like an awkward thing where she just wasn't kind of sure what to do, was she?
Yeah.
But, I mean, if ever there was a chance that if you looked at her and Dom, you could tell that they were brother and sister.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. So what's your thumbs up? Just Raw in general? Or...
I would say that comment from Kevin, the accusing Ray of having bleach blonde hair underneath his mask.
Under his mask. Okay.
I'll give a thumbs down to not so much Corey Graves, but the situation that he's caused. And it's not really his fault. I do feel a bit sorry for him. If it's all legit, if it's not a story.
Corey Graves' situation of working himself into a shoot.
Because he has got really good over the years, and it seems a bit of a shitty situation that they just dropped him for someone else. But then you got, I think, Jonathan Coachman tweeted out during the week and said he shouldn't see NXT as a demotion. You know,
It's
he's
not.
still with the company. He's still working.
Yeah, like you're still in WWE. You still have like, NXT's still full of star power.
You goddamn right they got stars here.
Thank you. Like, especially from that promo last week of The Rock, of that impassioned speech. It's not a bad thing to be in NXT. Hell, Mandy Rose, since I already mentioned her, she was demoted to NXT, and she was like their champion for like a good part of like a year or so. So I mean, she made the best out of it.
But you can kind of see his point of view, though. If he's been doing the job for years.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, it's kind of gone full. So the opposite, hasn't it? Because it was like one point we were saying, like, my God, they're using him on everything and everywhere, and he even made.
Oh yeah, he
doesn't get any time off, kind of thing, because it's just ridiculous. And then he does, and
But you can, like you say, you can kind of see where he's coming from. Where like they have brought the outside guy in and just replace him. So
Okay.
yeah, if that happened in your job, you would be annoyed, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But I mean, you're still employed by the same company. That's the thing. Like, you're still doing your job. It's just to like a new set of faces and people that are trying to come up into the business. And who knows? Maybe one of them could be like a future announcer with Corey Graves on the table, or in general, or whatever, and he could pass that knowledge on to them.
I think
Like,
the guy you got on it, Vic Joseph, I think he's really good. I think he deserves to be on.
Like, I don't.
I like the since I've started watching the weekly stuff again, the guy who's used to be on Raw and the lead SmackDown now. That is it, Joe
Tessitore.
Joe Tessitore, yeah.
Did he used to do NFL commentary or?
Yes, I believe that, and I think boxing. He was in one of the boxing video games. I remember.
Yeah, he's done a few boxing.
Yeah.
He's very much sounded familiar as an announcer for NFL or something. I thought when I heard him, he's just got that kind of delivery.
He's good, and he's picked it up really quickly, I think.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he can be a bit quiet at times. Especially during the start of the shows, I think he's a little bit. You expect everyone to be a bit, up and hyped up and stuff.
Yeah. I like the walkout thing that they do on SmackDown.
That was the first time I'd done that last night. It was quite good, yeah. That was good though. But yeah, I think he could do it being a bit more upbeat. I don't know, it's the wrong word, but
yeah.
Alrighty, anything else before we get out of here?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. We've been yapping for almost 2.5 hours. This is a long one.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Look down here, Beans. Where my mouse is, if you can see it. Yeah, almost 2.5 hours. You can believe it. What are we doing next week? Is there any pay-per-view?
Saturday night's
main
event next
Saturday
week.
night's main event next week, is it? Yeah.
Well,
Shawn Michaels is on it.
Right. So the predictions, if we do make them, points don't count. Right?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I might struggle next week. Just giving you a heads up.
That's fine.
Why? What are you now?
The streak's in jeopardy.
Because I might, yeah. Just because I might have a friend coming over to watch it, and obviously I can't sit here doing it when the
Okay.
You're a wrestling fan. You're not supposed to have friends.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Well, if I come on and they don't turn up, then you know that I haven't got friends.
Well, if he cancels or whatever, we'll be here.
Yeah.
You know where we are.
Well, yeah,
We're your real friends. You don't need any others.
Yeah.
This is true.
Anyway. So we'll be back next week for the Saturday night's main event, Hoopla. Hopefully they have Jesse Ventura.
With Shawn Michaels.
With Shawn Michaels as well.
He's doing the contract signing between Cody and Owens.
Is that right? I was about to ask what is he doing.
Isn't he going to be on SmackDown as well?
I don't know. I know they did a thing that basically tried to get him to sign a contract amendment, didn't he, because of the pile driver thing. And they both wouldn't sign it, so he's got Shawn to be the instigator, or whatever they call it, enforcer for it. And because it's a ladder match, obviously,
Okay. Well, we'll break all that down next week, and hopefully you'll be there. The viewer listening in as we predict who wins and loses for fun for Saturday night's main event. Till then, have a great weekend. Stay warm out there, because it's a huge Arctic chill, I think is what they called it, or polar vortex, one of those things, sweeping the nation. So stay warm out there, and we'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Good night.